Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of the War of the Worlds England. And I start today's episode with some good news because I would have been allowed to play this Terran Gems after I received my production points, which is why I hold back some of my money. So I will now spend 5 of my 7 production points in order to increase my germs counter by 1, so pretty much gaining 10 additional victory points. This would have triggered the cylinder to come out a little bit earlier, but it was still the same round, so I'm pretty sure no harm was done here. So yeah, let's spend those 5 production points to increase my germs counter by 1. And yeah, this brings me to 42 points in total, so not even halfway through winning this game, but I will take it anyway. I think this was everything in respect to, I don't know, rules group, at least as far as I'm aware. So let's move into the production phase. There is no event. I'm at 16 production points if I'm not mistaken, so I go back one up here, so I'm at 18 production points in total, which is not bad. And still the idea was to bring out another field gun here because wave 2 is waiting here, and wave 2 currently only consists of 3 of those tripods and 1 of those is damaged, so there's a good chance I will be able to take out at least 1 of those guys. So yeah, let's place it here. We also have an infantry unit here, which is also never a bad thing, and I think I will spend 2 more points in order to get a new harbor. Only 3 harbors left in the cup, so I'm not looking here, and it's Liverpool, and I think, yeah, I can place it in Liverpool. So I have 1 more option for my refugees. Awesome. Let's move into the battle phase. Still, we don't have any events here. I have this battle count. I think I've never been using this so far, but I will place it here so we will have a battle here. This will help you just to remember where you fought your last battle. And yeah, we have to fight those guys here in Leicester, and the problem is, no, there aren't any terrain symbols whatsoever. I don't get my initiative, which is not bad, which is not great. So I have to start placing my dudes on the map, and I decided to go with the same setup as with the first land battle because there's a good chance I will be able to protect this infantry. I have some plans with this, and maybe play some powder kegs or going after those cylinders, stuff like that. Have to find it out. So yeah, let's see where those guys would be spawned. Or I think I have to place my... No, I have to use those guys before. I don't get any earthworks, and should I go for earthworks? I really want to protect this infantry more than I want to protect this field gun, to be honest. And no, I think I will not do that. It's maybe... No, I think I should. No, I should. I totally should. So I think... left, right. Doesn't really matter. Let's go for this one here. Let's roll the die. What happens? That's green, and I think green is good because this means I'm not losing this infantry unit, and this field gun just got 1 piece of earthworks. Okay, that's not too bad. Then we have to see where those Martians go. So again, we have to draw our battle card. Okay, we don't have green, we have yellow. Yellow go to D. Okay, I think that's okay. That's not bad. And red goes to E. Okay, that's really not bad because this means there is a good chance I will be able to hold on to my infantry unit down there. And yeah, we have some cover here. Okay, overall, not bad at all. I will take it. And yeah, they will always go first anyway. It really doesn't matter the initiative or whatnot. And yeah, let's see what they do. And we have yellow. They will detect and detect. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can detect twice pretty much, or they have to detect twice pretty much. But they need to roll a red result. But I'm rolling 4 times now, and even I should be able to roll a 1 or a 6 on this die. So let's bring out that dice tower here. We start with a damage roll, but it doesn't really matter. No, that's yellow. Second roll. Okay, I have to roll this again. No. Green. Second tripod. First roll. It's also good. Second roll. No. Okay, yeah, he just found me. Ah, that was crap. Good thing is the red guys, they will fire and fire, but they're out of range. So yeah, I will definitely take it for sure. As I'm already detected now, it doesn't really make a difference. So I might as well shoot at those guys. So again, I will roll for... hope for a red. And one thing I really should clarify before I do that, I could have spent 5 production points in order to go for some battle plans, and those battle plans are really awesome. So for example, is a reroll of any die. That's always a great thing. The problem is I was only at 4, so I could have thought about, okay, not going for another harbor, stuff like that, but I really want that harbor out there, and I think it's still okay, and I can use the 4 remaining production points to go for a warship later on for my refugees or so. Definitely not ideal. Again, I'm still learning this game. Maybe I should have saved my money and went for a battle plan, but yeah, here I am, and I still need to roll for this field gun here. I'm looking for a red, and no, that's green, of course. I didn't hit those guys, so let's draw our next AI card. Yellow, they will detect and detect. There's nothing to detect, which is a good thing. And what? Are you kidding me? And red has another arrival. Okay, now I'm toast. Because another random tripod will appear in Hex C, and that's the green guy. Okay, oh, I was really hoping for more, to be honest. Wow, that's a blow. But yeah, I can't do anything about that, but those were all of their actions. And I think, again, I want to shoot with this field gun towards those guys up here, the damaged Hex. No, that's another green. Not good enough, of course. Yeah, let's draw our next card. Green. Okay, they will move here, and then they will move here. Interesting. They could have moved just... well, whatever. Okay, then yellow. They will fire and then detect. Okay, they will now shoot back, pretty much. That's what it means. Let's start with a damaged one. The detect I can basically ignore in this point in time. So let's simply roll that die. They're also looking for a red. First one. Second one. No, that's yellow, which is good. Then red. Also, they will move down and they will fire. They will also looking for a red symbol here. So they will try to target this field gun. No, that's green. I'm still okay, it seems. Yes, I still am. And again, it's my field gun here. They're all 3 hexes away, so it doesn't really matter. So I will totally go for this damaged guy up there, hoping for a red result. No, it's still green. Should have gone for some of those battle plans. And yeah, let's continue our battle here by drawing the next AI card. And here we have 1 move down, and then they will fire. I get to choose because they're both in the same distance here. So I will totally go for this field gun here, because there is still a chance to do something up there. So they're looking for yellow now. No, 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 this hurts. Okay. This field gun is no more. Then we have yellow. They will detect and fire again. They will fire twice, hoping for red result. First tripod and bam. That's it. That's it. I'm still not done yet. They will do a double move, and I think the double move will always move them straight down. But to be honest, there's really not much to win here. If I would have placed those guys here, I would have been fine, but you never knew. Some guys could have shown up here under A. So yeah, let's simply continue to draw. They will fire all, but they will only fire at guns. They will never fire at those guys, if I'm not mistaken. Oops, that's the wrong card. Yellow, they will move down twice, 1 and 2. And red will fire and then move down, and as soon as they hit the lowest thing, they will move back to the staging area unhurt. This was really crap. Then we will draw the next AI card. Let's do that quick and dirty. Okay, so they will move down here to this hex, and they will detect. There's nothing to detect. Yellow will move down here and will detect. Also nothing to do here. Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. Then green will move down. They are out of here. And yellow, they will do a focus detect. Nothing to detect. We will continue to draw. Again, they will detect all. Next card. And yes, they will move out. Awesome. Okay, so they will move back to the staging area. Problem is, I still lost 2 of those guns. They got an additional tripod. Yeah, and I only survived with 1 of our units here. Wow, what an awful battle. But those were all of our battles, so we will move into the devastation phase again. We will start with wave 1. There's nothing to do for wave 1 because they are already in Birmingham or Brummagem, which I just learned. So let's see what those guys will be doing. And they now consist of 4 tripods rather than 3. Well done, Marcus. And they will use their heat ray. We will lose 3 workforce. We will gain 3 refugees and 2 human victory points. Or we will lose those, apparently. So this will go down to 2. And I think there was one error. Yeah, there was one. I think Newcastle should be at 3. I think I left a note sometime during the last video. I just simply miscalculated this. Yeah, they should have been at 3. But still, Leicester is down to 2 now. We will add 3 refugees and we'll lose 2 victory points. So we are down to 14 points now, which is still kind of okay, I guess. And then we move into the human action phase. By the way, the next event happens during the Martian action phase. I think I want to move my infantry unit down here to Southampton because there is a chance, or should I? To lay... I need too many movements. No, let's move down to Southampton. I think that's fine, that's fine. So I could place a powder keg maybe on later on or so. Let's see. Then I need to move some of our refugees. And apparently I want to move those 2 guys here to Liverpool because even if they don't make it out, they can still try to escape. They can be maintained by Liverpool. They have still 2 gears. Those guys are fine. Those guys are fine. The guys in London are fine. But here there is no... Yeah, there's no thing. No, let's move those guys to London as well. So they can try to escape as well. And then I really have some incentive, yeah, to spend my remaining production points on a warship in order to protect those guys. Because protecting 3 refugees is definitely something. They're worth 6 victory points, which isn't bad, apparently. And I think, yeah, we still have a problem up here in Newcastle, and I think I made a mistake because there are 2 survivors here and only 1 gear, and this gear was definitely, I think, yeah, I have to flip those. That was an error. I didn't capture this. No, yeah, I think that's the case. So I will basically lose 1 refugee, and this means the Martians should have gained an additional victory point for that. Okay, those were all of my actions. Let's move into the escape phase. And I think I want to start down here in London. So the first guy, we are looking for a green or a red. No, that's yellow. So those guys have to remain in London. Pity. Second guy, also. And the third guy, green. So this guy is pretty much moving out. They go back to London, so I have to place it like here. Then we have to roll again. Again, we are looking for a green. Now, yes, awesome. Okay, they made it. 2 victory points, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's great. No, it's 1. It's only 1, but still, I take it. Those go back to London right now, so I don't have, hopefully I'm not forgetting this. And of course, I forgot to move those guys out, so apologize. I will move them to Norwich. I have to do that, so apologize. Really, really apologize for that. And yeah, really not trying to cheat, I just didn't see that on time. Yeah, let's continue with the escape phase now. Let's move to Liverpool. First guy. Yes, he's out. Have to remember. Second guy. No, he's not. Ah, man. So 1 has to stay behind. 1 can try to make it. So let's hope for a green again. No! He's being attacked by 1 tripod now. And I guess I'm not getting a warship for 1 survivor because there is still 1 escape where 2 could make it, and I think this is definitely more important. So yeah, let's exchange this for 1 of those freighters here, and I think let's start here again. Then we have to see what kind of tripod we are getting. Oops, dropped 1. Here, that's the yellow one, and yeah, let's see where this guy spawns. And the yellow guy will go to E. Oh man, he's very close to us. Say goodbye, I guess. Okay. I have to live with it anyway. Let's start our first round of combat. Not really a combat, it's fire, and then they will move down, or basically they will always move to the center if they cannot do their normal movement. So yeah, let's see what they roll. They're only looking for a yellow result. Can you see it here? Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's green or green result. So this battle was resolved pretty quickly. They gain another victory point for that. And then, yeah, let's move over to leads. And I think those guys are around for quite some time, I guess. So yeah, first guy, he cannot make it. Are you kidding me? And second, I will also have to remain there. Oh, that's bad. There's also one good news. I get to save some bucks for my next production step. But overall, I just got one measly additional victory point out of this whole escape phase here. Of course, I still get the points for my active sites. And I think I still have 8. So in total, I scored 9 victory points, which means I'm at 49 victory points so far. By the way, if we ever come to 60 victory points, we can see yet another cylinder appearing. But yeah, first things first, let's move into the Martian action phase. We will see an event, and here we have rubble. And finally something in our favor. No refugees are captured at the end of this phase. Awesome. Okay, that's really great. So in theory, it wouldn't have mattered if I didn't see those guys here. Okay, but I will move them anyway. I wanted to have them closer to London. So I think this totally still makes sense. And yeah, let's see what they do. So again, we start at wave 1 in Brummagem, and they're still in a destroyed place. And that's red. Wow, another piece of the puzzle of the flying machine. Okay, they're really getting closer. They are at 50% of winning this game now already. Definitely sucks. And then it's wave 2 in Leicester. They're at the yellow location here. So let's see. That's green. They will move. So we see where they will move. That's red. They will move to Brummagem. No, they will not move. They will never move into a devastated region. So let's roll again. That's green. That's Norwich. And now I'm really glad. Yeah, we have this rubble event in place, so those guys are not eaten alive and turned into red weed. Okay, now they gain their victory points. Of course, we still have to do some more rolling for those 2 counters here. We start at the top. That's yellow. We are good. The second one, that's green. We are still good. But overall, they're still making 8 victory points now. 4 here, 2 here, 2 there. So they move to 33 victory points in total. This is really going on like crazy. The more sight they get, the more the victory points I will lose. They will gain more victory points. So this is really all a chain reaction at some point in time. But then we have to move into the assembly phase, which means we have to roll for this handling machine here. If we would now roll green, they will turn into a full-blown wave. No, that's red. We are still doing good. I should have moved my infantry unit up there. Okay, but I was really hoping or counting on it that they would roll a green now and transform this into my infantry. Wouldn't be worth a dime up there. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the round. Let's do one more. And here we are in the production phase again. I think we are down to 15 production points. We lost 1 gear here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's the case. So we go to 19 production points in total. By the way, the next event will happen during our human action phase, so we were hoping for something good, but of course it could also backfire. And I think I want to simply spend 10 points now in order to place 1 infantry unit here. So that's going down to 9. And I think I also want to spend 2 more production points to move this infantry unit up here to Scotland now. So they can try to harm this unfinished wave up there. So there is a good chance to get rid of one of those guys. And keep in mind, we still have the extra dynamite. Save this card. The next green result you roll for a cylinder destruction destroys 2 tripods in the way. So there's really a good chance we can, do some serious damage to this cylinder up there, which would be really, really huge. This will also leave me with 7 production points. I'm pretty sure I will not use them this round, but it can give me some extra cash for the next round to come, or maybe to go for at least 1 warship or so. So I think overall that's never a bad thing. We don't have any battles, so we can skip the battle phase and move right into the devastation phase. Again, the wave 1 is still busy here in Brummagem to build the flying machine, it seems, but we still have to roll for the guys here in Norwich. And yeah, let's simply roll the die. They are still at 4, that's green. Again, we know the result, that's the heat ray. We will lose 3 workforce, 3 refugees will be generated, and we will lose 2 victory points. So we are moving down to 3 production here. We will add 3 refugees, really quite a lot. And we will also lose 2 human victory points. And this is really one of the mechanics in this game which I really dislike, because I really don't like it if a game makes you work hard for your victory points, and then there are ways to lose those victory points again. But yeah, I think that's all part of the balancing. And yeah, I think this was already the end of the devastation phase, so we will move into the human action phase. But the first thing to do is to draw our event phase. Hussar's Tenacity. Save this card the next time your cavalry suffers. Remove cavalry result. Discard this card instead. So far I'm not using cavalry at all. They are really great in order to somehow redirect the tripods when they are moving, so you can really lure them somewhere else. And I'm pretty sure you can use them much wiser than I did, or use them at all. Pretty sure they're also a great tactical or strategic element in this game. But yeah, definitely nothing bad did happen, which is always kind of a win. And then those guys will attack the cylinder up there. And again, we are hoping for a green result here. Yes, awesome. And of course, we will play our extra dynamite now, which means we can remove 2 tripods out of this wave. And I will totally go for those 2 red ones. Wow, this is really pure awesomeness. Awesome, that's really great. And I still have to move some refugees, of course. And now I have to gamble a little bit. I think I really want to move 3 guys to London. And yeah, let's have one of those guys either move to Southampton or to Leicester. No, let's move them down to Southampton. I think that's fine. Then there is no then, I think. I think everyone else is fine. They're here to harbor, they're here to harbor. Okay, maybe they. Let's move those guys from Newcastle down to Leeds. Also kind of a risk, but they can try to escape here as well. And again, also huge group of survivors. So it could be worth spending some bucks for a warship or so. And now I think we should be good. Yeah, this was the human action phase. Let's move into the escape phase. And again, I want to start down here in London, because overall I have 5 refugees here. So let's start from top to bottom. Okay, 1 is out. That's great. So let's move them here onto the harbor. Perfect. Let's roll for the second one. That's yellow, so 1 has to remain. Let's roll for the second guy. That's green. So this guy will flip pretty much. They will go back. So he has to remain. Then we have 2 more here. Let's roll. Okay, they will move. And the second one will move too. Okay, overall 4 guys could not make it out of London. If we would now roll a green, we just gain ourselves 4 victory points. And of course not. Wow. Red means we have to face 2 tripods now in the naval battle to come. Let's set up everything accordingly. And again, I have to go first, so I've exchanged those guys for 4 freighters now. And I think I want to place 1 here, 1 here. I think, yeah, let's go everywhere but the C column here. The rules are now somewhat unclear, because I think I'm allowed to place or purchase a warship after those guys have been spawned. But let's spawn first. Let's see what we have to face. There's a black tripod and we have a green tripod. So let's draw our naval battle card where they will be spawned. Green goes to A. And black goes to E. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, okay, I have to do something about those guys. I'm pretty sure I will lose them both. Yeah, I think I will spend now 4 production points in order to place a warship. So we go down to 3. Really a pity that I didn't have one more. Could have really saved us some, or could have brought another warship this way. And I get to choose where to place it, and I will totally place it next to this tripod here because I want to lure those guys down, and there is a chance I will be taking those guys out. Okay, yeah, let's start our naval battle by drawing our next AI card here. We have green. They will fire, and yeah, of course they will fire to the closest guy, so it doesn't really matter. I think I will fire towards those guys, so that's waiting for a yellow. No, are you kidding me? Okay, so they will gain 1 point for sure. And then they will move to the closest, which is here, so I will move those guys up. They will fire, so towards this guy, and oh gosh, this warship is gone already. It's green, it's gone anyway, and wow, what a blow. I really hate this game. Now they will move to the... No, they will not move to the closest. Black will move up here, and when they can't move, they will always move to the center region of the board, which may be kind of a good thing. So then it's us, so yeah, we simply have to move down, so we have to split up somehow. That's the only thing we can do right now. Let's draw our next naval battle card. We start with green. They will move to the next freighter. They've eaten those guys. Then they will move back up, which is okay, I guess. Then black will fire all, and I think I know fire all. I think they will hit now all guys in range, right? Yep, that's the case. Okay, let's start here. No, not a hit. That's here. That's gone. Okay, they already have scored 3 victory points. Now it's us, and yeah, doesn't matter. Let's move those guys down. Not much else to do. Let's draw our next card. Green, they will fire. So they're looking for yellow. Oh, come on. Yeah, 2 tripods is really tough. 2 tripods on sea is basically nearly impossible. They wiped out my entire fleet of freighters and warships, which means they just scored 7 more victory points. That's really a blow. Then let's try our next escape up here. First unit, red. Okay, red is good in this case. Second unit, green, also good. And third unit is red. Okay, they will all make their escape. Now, please, please roll a green. Yes, okay, awesome. That's 3 victory points. That's at least something. Great, wow, that's something. Okay, and then we have to move out here from Liverpool. Yeah, we still have some guys there. Yeah, let's see. That's green. They will also move out. Let's roll again. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Green again. No, it's red. 2 tripods. Shall we simply assume he's getting eaten alive? Ah, why not? Let's do the naval battle. And now I have to make a choice, and I think I want to place this guy here because I think there are more spawning points on this side than on this side. It makes sense, right? So let's see what tripod we are getting. No, it's 2 tripods actually. A blue one and a red one. So let's see where they go. Red goes to C and blue goes to D over here. Okay, yeah, then let's start our little journey. Red will fire and fire. How cool is that? Yeah, let's see. Okay, we are looking for yellow. First one, no. Second one, yes. And the fight is already over, which means they will score yet another victory point for that. This is the end of the escape phase. I think we have Oh, those guys are gone, of course. I think no one is dying because of stuff. No, that's fine. So we have 8 production sites. We have 3 refugees that made their escape, which means we will score 11 victory points. So we would move up to 55 victory points. Not bad, but again, the next 5 points we are making, we will see yet another cylinder appear. And then we have to move into the Martian action phase. So we start with wave 1 in destroyed area. That's yellow. There, another arrival, which is pretty insane, to be honest. Okay, we will see yet another green dry pod appearing. And then we move over to Norwich, where we have a yellow production zone. It's red. Wow, another piece of the flying machine. And now I'm really getting scared. Okay, wow. 75% done, and they immediately win this game this way. And last but not least, we have to roll for this handling machine in the assembly phase. No green again. Wow, that's something cool. I could really now go for yet another action up there. That's pretty cool, to be honest. And crap, one thing I forgot, of course they gained their points. Would have been too easy that way. Again, we have to roll first. No, that's fine. Let's roll for this side here. That's also fine. So 8 more points for Mars, which means they will go to 46 if I'm not mistaken. And I guess I will call it a day. I think we made some progress, which is good. Problem is we have seen 2 pieces of the flying machine appearing this episode, which is definitely a problem. Points wise, we are okay, but you see it for yourself. The more sites they get, the stronger they get. And yeah, really I have to do something. I was very unlucky in respect to my refugees, so in theory I could have at least 4 more points when those guys made it out of London or so. But yeah, overall not much I can do. I still suck at this game, it seems. And yeah, but still, I hope you are enjoying this little playthrough. I certainly do. Hope to see you soon in one of my other videos, and until then, bye bye.